you've seen throughout the year, Iowa State has tended to like kind of struggle with bringing guys down. I mean, you see a bunch of like running backs like when they go up against Iowa State, they're able to get those extra yards just because they're able to fight off the tackles from Iowa State, and that has something that has been a little bit concerning for the Cyclones defense is they haven't really been able to necessarily wrap up guys and finish tackles. But we have seen a little bit of progression, like obviously with Brazina and things like, I mean, Dom Lawrence is capable of wrapping guys up, and just the fundamental kind of things is less ultimately like what it is. And that's just what's going to win your football games. And I'm pretty sure this week, Iowa State knows that they can't really afford to do what they did against other teams like Houston and Baylor, where they aren't like fully wrapping up guys and things like that. So I'm pretty sure that's been hammered in this week in practice, and we'll see if it comes into fruition.
Definitely, and I think if we're able to at least stop some of their run game and force them to pass the ball, I think that could definitely work in our favor. Although Garrett Greene is a very good quarterback and he's a great runner, but like I think like they predicate their offense on the run game. So if we can even slow that down even a little bit, or at least try to hold them under 180 yards, like I feel like that'd be a win for this defense.
Yeah, and I think that's always been something to note with John Heacock's defense is like he's always going to put like his like defense to make you beat us with not your best player. So he's just going to try to do everything he can to like force you to play your weaker side, play your weaker hand, and not like win with your strong hand. It's like thing with Heacock's defense is like he's going to put his best game plan towards the best thing that their offense is going against. And if like Garrett Greene beats us through the air, then so be it. But like you are at least limiting like the big major players like in that run offense. So I think that's just something that is that's John Heacock's bread and butter right there. Is you beat us, but not with your best players. If you beat us with like something that you aren't like usually like you aren't necessarily like greater at, then so be it. But we're gonna force you to play uncomfortable. And if you play well while being uncomfortable, so be it.
Right, like basically, if you basically dodge every wrench in the book that uh that the professor throws at you, you deserve to win the game. Like so, like I mean, he is the master of adjustments. So, I think if there's something that isn't ironed out in the first half, he'll figure it out in the second half.
Right.
And I think for me, I think the comparison for this offense is basically an Iowa, but an Iowa that can actually throw. Like they can complete, they pass to, they run this at the pass. So they have receivers out front, but they prefer to run the ball. They want to slow down, run the clock out. So I know for us, a key for this defense is going to be getting off the field because they're going to want to have long sustained drives and keep that Iowa State offense off the field.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's one of the major things that is gonna like that West Virginia wants to play in order for it to be their advantage. Another thing that they would want to play into their advantage is obviously the atmosphere. Now we saw what happened with our atmosphere and how great that was. Now I wonder how much of that atmosphere are they gonna hear like at Milan Puskar Stadium, which is basically very similar to Jack Trice Stadium. The little tidbit for those who may not be too familiar. Jack Trice Stadium and Milan Puskar Stadium are shaped similarly. They were built by, I believe, the same construction contractor, so they're basically sister stadiums. So they're familiar